Sissy.
Hey, we be having fun because you would self-destruct, baby. There's 2 seconds from going into depression, 2 seconds from just going a bad way.
Perfect.
Ready whenever you are.
All right, you guys, we got Cortez Rice. He is the nephew of George Floyd. He has been traveling, walking, fighting this fight for his uncle, for justice. Now he's in Waukegan fighting the fight. Cortez, can you tell us what brings you here in Waukegan and what you've been up to since we last saw you walking to D.C. with Frank Nitti?
So let me start off, man. Me and Tim, we actually took off from Minnesota to Washington, D.C., which is 1,142 miles. We met up with Frank Nitti a couple of times to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters. We out here in Waukegan, Illinois for justice for Marcellus Danette. I'm fighting justice for my uncle, man, you know what I mean? But it's bigger than me. It's bigger than us, you know what I mean? This is happening global. It's happening worldwide, man. And they don't want us to be together. They don't want us to unify. They don't want us to stick together. But we will be doing that, you know what I mean? Everybody's been following me on United We Walk. I appreciate y'all, man.
Can you give us that page, Facebook page, right?
Yeah, my Facebook is under United We Walk, hashtag United We Walk. Cortez Rice, Cortez Rice. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Like I said, I'm actually out in Milwaukee right now. Been out in Milwaukee for about a week.
You staying there for?
No, I've been there for about a week advocating for a family. Daryl Thomas Jr. Daryl Thomas Jr. was killed October 13th. And Miss Hattie Jones, which is his grandmother, contacted me to advocate for their family to get justice for Daryl Thomas Jr. So I actually am doing that right now, and at the same time coming out here standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters, with our cousins out here, man. It's a damn shame that this is happening to us, man. And we won't stop. I won't stop. You know what I mean? I will not stop the good fight, man, the good trouble, man. I will not stop. I'm going across every last state. You know what I mean? I'm doing the 50-50 tour, 50 cities, 50 states. Getting a list of demands from other families like mine, even from the community. And on that 50th state, I'll be taking it to the White House. Rather I get in that motherfucker, or I'll be on this lawn with the press, with the media, and I will have this compilation disc going of lists of demands from other families and communities. You're going to have to hear us out. You got to hear us. You ain't got no choice now. You ain't got no choice now. We in your face. We on these streets. Boots to ground, yo. What, you know what I mean? What else can you do to us, man? And I don't really want to say that because God will make that happen. But God is good, so he's watching over us. So, again, just continue to pray over our families, man. Continue to pray over our loved ones, man. Continue to watch over our other activists, our brothers and sisters out here. And, yeah, man. Stand in solidarity with us, man. We love y'all, man, for real.
How long do you plan on being here in Waukegan or Milwaukee? Because you're in the Midwest right now.
Honestly, I'm on God's time. You know what I mean? I can't tell you when I'm going back home. I know I'll be going back home when I get justice for Daryl Thomas Jr. out of Milwaukee.
What happened to him now? I didn't hear about
He was shot October 13th, like I said, from gun violence on 1st and Clark in Milwaukee. On his way to another visual on 2nd and Clark. He was gunned down. One of his teachers was actually trying to save him, and the police actually stopped the teacher from saving him. So we will be launching an investigation on that as well.
Was he shot by the police?
No, he was shot by gun violence.
Gun violence?
Gun violence. Yeah, Milwaukee gun violence. But he could have been saved. He was actually breathing and crying while the guy was giving him CPR until the police came and moved the teacher from giving him CPR. So the police stopped him from rendering aid to him, pretty much.
Why would the police stop somebody from rendering aid?
Man, look, man.
Does anybody know what was behind that?
Look, man, you know what I mean? From other lawyers that I spoke with, they say that it's somewhat against their policies, some special way. where if the person died while they're giving CPR, that it could technically fall on them. You know what I mean?
Wow.
This is what I'm hearing from other lawyers, though.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Sure.
So I'm
I
not.
get it.
Don't quote me on that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's just odd that, you know, somebody's trying to save a life and they're being...
Yeah, and I'm a certified CPR. I know for a fact if I'm giving CPR to a person, and I hated this because with my uncle's situation, I wish I could have been there to save him. But as a certified CPR, if I'm giving CPR, one thing for sure, I'm not gonna come up to I'm not gonna go to a scene and move the person away from giving CPR. I'm going to assist them. And that's, 9 times out of 10 when you're giving CPR, it's going to take 2 people, because if I'm getting tired doing 30 compressions, the next person on the other side is supposed to take over for me. So if I'm giving CPR and a police officer comes and tell me to move away, what type of shit is that? You know what I mean? But again, I'm not going to stop until we get justice for Daryl Thomas Jr. I'm not going to stop until I get justice for our family. I'm not going to stop until Marcellus get justice for the Stinnetts get justice for them. And this is what I'm here for, man. This is why I'm standing in solidarity with the families, man.
Were you in Minneapolis on George Floyd's birthday?
No, I was actually in Texas.
Okay.
We did a balloon release for my uncle out there in Houston, Texas, and then the next day, his daughter Gianna Floyd actually did a block party, which
what state? Where was
in
that?
Houston, Texas, Third
Texas.
Ward, Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
But I did get a flyer, a banner that shout out to Kenosha and shout out to Milwaukee. They did I think it was the People's Revolution, did a balloon release and everything like that. I got the banner for that situation.
For the birthday of George Floyd.
Yes, from the birthday of my uncle. Yep. So shout out to the People's Revolution as well too. Shout out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out to Kenosha. Man, I'm out here, man. We love y'all, man.
well, I keep seeing you everywhere.
Oh yeah, you gonna continue to see me, man. You gonna continue to see me, man.
Of activism.
Man, shout out to my boy Frank Nitty, man. Shout out to my boy Frank Nitty, man.
Where is Frank right now, anyway?
He actually is. He should. When I spoke with him earlier, he said he'd be in Milwaukee by 5:30 p.m. And when I spoke with him, he was on a plane in the air.
Oh wow! So you're back from Portland?
Yeah, he's on his way back. And when I said he was in the air, 400 feet in the air, 400 miles in the air, I was on the phone with him. So I don't know how that worked.
Technology.
I don't know how it
He's
worked, but it
supposed to be
happened.
on
You know what I
airplane
mean? Hey, all I'm saying is, he's like, I don't even know how the hell that happened. But yeah, thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Raw topic, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Sure, man. We appreciate everything you're doing. We see you marching, walking, fighting the fight.
Liz right there.
Everybody see what you're doing. We've been following your page and everything. We love the live streams. So yeah, we just look forward to seeing more of you, and we appreciate.
Again, look out.
Appreciate you too.
Oh yeah, again, look out for the 50-50 tour, man. 50 cities, 50 states.
Tour?
50-50
Can you tell us a little
tour.
about that real quick?
I'm gonna be traveling again, walking for peace, equality, justice, strength, and love against police brutality, gun violence, and racism. I will be traveling to each state, possibly by plane, vehicle, depending on how close the state is. And I'm gonna do a mile walk in each state, and like I said, gathering information, list of demands from the community and other grieving families like myself, and presenting this on the 50th state in Washington, D.C.
Wow, that is awesome. We appreciate that, man.
Shout out my boy Tory Lowe.
doing,
Shout out my boy Tory Lowe, man. Shout out my boy Tory Lowe, man.
What you doing?
What's going on? Where you coming from, man? How you get here, man?
Tory Lowe.
Shout out Tory Lowe, man.
Interview people.
What you doing, man?
What you doing, man?
I'm sorry, I gotta quit this off.
Where you coming from, man?
Tory just now putting on the mask, y'all. He had it on all day.
He had it on. He had that on, though.
Hey, Tory, you were with these guys to Washington D.C.
You did right.
And you also.
That's why we got them inside jokes. You know?
Yeah. That's all love, man. We family, man. We family,
Right,
man.
right,
So,
like I
Tory,
said, I
are you
appreciate
collaborating with Cortez on the situation in Milwaukee going on right now?
Cortez can do whatever, and he can ask me to help him whenever he want to.
Okay.
And like I said, he just pop up. Cortez get around.
Yes, you've been seeing that.
Cortez is everywhere. You know what I mean? I can't keep up with him.
We see that.
got a spaceship.
He just beam all over.
Hey, man, look, man, God tell me to go, man, and I'm gone, man. Just like that, man. I don't need no extra stuff, man. I don't need, if I had a spaceship, it would be nice.
Right.
But you know, I had to travel these hours and these cars and these feet and
Cortez
whatever
like
I gotta
Batman.
do.
If you turn around, he gone.
What you see?
Here go Justin Blake, y'all. Here go Justin Blake right here.
RBG, baby, we're just so proud.
I have yet to interview Justin Blake for some reason.
Well, what I'm telling you is,
I don't know why.
You're getting a special right now, man. You're getting a big old special right now.
what we're going to ask for from the Blake family and what seems to be the little Mississippi of the North is that we're going to challenge all our elected officials to tell us where they stand on the Jacob Blake case so people that are going to the polls can vote accordingly. We have not seen anything like this in what they got going on in Waukegan. They got what appears to be floating down the stream of justice. We need that for little Jake. Jake had no weapon. He had committed no crime, and he posed no paralyzed today after being shot in the back 7 times. We're not having it. Not in Kenosha, not in Chicago, not in Waukegan. We're not having it no more. The Matrix are falling. We're going to show them what unity looks like, red, black, and green. Unity now, one Africa, brother. Thanks so much.
Sissy.
Hey, we be having fun because you would self-destruct, baby. There's 2 seconds from going into depression, 2 seconds from just going a bad way, and through the support of our family, through the Floyds, Miss Tanya and LOC down in Kenosha, LOK, I'm gonna get Locke right. It's Locke. How about that? I'm gonna get it right. And this brother here, Tory Lowe, it keeps us all encouraged. When we walk 38 miles, this man said that ain't nothing. I walked to DC. So I can't, man, me and my little aches and pains, I just gotta suck it up and keep moving when I stand next to warriors like this. But a good thing for the nation, for Milwaukee, for the United States is that we got leaders like this that are not sitting down when injustice is done. And that's a beautiful thing, and we know we can make this nation what it should be.
Right. Now, is it true, Tory, that you had to get your feet amputated when you got back from DC? They said you was walking so much, like that was the last.
All right, check this out. I was on eBay looking for souls.
Right?
God is good. God is good.
I heard you make a comment saying you ain't never doing it.
Oh no! Don't ask me to walk nowhere right now.
Yeah.
I gotta heal
You
up.
from Kenosha to Milwaukee?
I was actually dealing with a 4-year-old situation, sexual abuse situation,
Okay.
and
So you couldn't make it.
oh, we rounded that up real nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it happened around the same time.
But if you see what's going on here, this isn't pretentious. We love everybody in this circle. We spread the love with the new family we've come involved with, which happen to know our family from back in the days. The strength, the love, and encouragement that you see around us is just, it's a real thing, and it's happening now.
That's right. We family.
Family, yes, absolutely.